play on this big of a stage in the Iron Bowl kind of a dream come true for a kid from Leroy, Alabama?
You know, it is for sure. You know, I never thought I would be here, and I can't really think of many who would have ever guessed, you know, me getting this opportunity. Besides my mom, my dad. I mean, it's crazy if you think about it. You know, real hard. Coming from Leroy, you know, I went back to the Leroy game and just seeing the stadium and how many people were there, I was like, man, you know, it's crazy to think about. But you know, my mindset's, you know, obviously changed and you know, grown up a lot. So it's not going to be as overwhelming as people from Leroy might think it will be, or you know, I guess just anybody else. You know, thinking this little 2A quarterback. Probably going to be overwhelmed, but you know, playing away at LSU, number one. I mean, that was, you know, like I told y'all, it's going to be about as tough as a stage as I'm going to see. So, but you know, this is the Iron Bowl, so it's yeah, it's crazy to think that it's you know, it's here.
How long have you been watching games, Clint? Auburn, Alabama games?
I mean, ever since I remember. I mean, so whenever that was. I mean, I remember a long time ago. I remember watching Sean Alexander, and I remember watching Cadillac. I remember watching, I mean, I remember so much about it, you know. I mean, that's all that matters in this state, really. Especially, you know, growing up and football being the dominant sport here and pretty much in the whole South. I mean, that's all that mattered was just the Iron Bowl, you know. That was the biggest day of the year, you know. Even when you were really young, 5 and 6, and didn't really know much, like you cared about the Iron Bowl. You would, all your friends would come over. You'd watch that game. You know, normally you wouldn't care. You know, you just go out and play football in the yard. But that game, you stayed in and watched, the whole family, and you know, it's just a big deal.
Well, what I mean, you could be the starting quarterback for either team in this game. I mean, you could be remembered forever by what you do.
Yeah,
So,
I mean, yeah, it's you know, if you sit there and think about it like that, you know, coming from Leroy and playing, and game day's going to come, and you know, it matters to so many people throughout the state. It determines the livelihood of, you know, a whole entire fan base for a whole year. I mean, yeah, there's a lot to think about. Put a lot of pressure on myself, but you know, I'm not gonna let myself do that. You know, I'm gonna work hard, so I am ready for the moment. So I'm not scared. So I'm not nervous. So I'm not worried. And you know, not having school, being off for Thanksgiving is, you know, it's really gonna help. Extra film time, and you know, I'm going to do everything that I possibly can to just be as ready as I can.
Do you, like, just as far as your minimal preparation, visualize success? I mean, imagine yourself, you know, making this play or that play.
Oh, yeah, definitely. I mean, you know, that's something that a coach of mine in high school told me. Actually, Emmanuel King, who played at Alabama, was like, that's what he would say before every game is, since my sophomore year, was, you know, visualize success. Visualize you throwing that pass, making that tackle, you know, recovering the fumble, and that's just something I've it's kind of stuck with me, you know, since then, and that's something that you know, I think you got to do is, you know, expect to make big plays, expect to have a great day, you know. I mean, that's just how I feel like you know, you have to be. So, I mean, yeah, I've been dreaming about this exact game. I mean, ever since I've started caring about football, honestly. I dreamed about winning the Iron Bowl.
How many mental touchdowns do you think you've thrown against Alabama?
In my life?
Yeah.
Probably over 1,000.
how many against Auburn?
Probably 5,000.
What when you look at the stage you're going to be on, and I mean, how do you, even no matter how prepared you are, how can you not go out there and say, "Wow, here I am"?
You know, I'm probably gonna take it in. You know, before the game, the pregame, and we're running out on the field. I mean, you know, I'll be crazy to say that it's just something that you can just, you know, brush under the rug. I mean, it's a big deal. It's gonna be a lot of people, and that doesn't even do it justice. Saying there's gonna be a lot of people there. So, I mean, yeah, I'm probably gonna take it in a little bit. You know, kind of, you know, be thankful for me being here and the opportunity and everything. But honestly, you know, it's such a great opportunity, and you know, I really feel like I mean, I love leading. I love playing football, and you know, what a great opportunity. And you know, I was saying about it earlier, is just you know, no matter who we're playing, and you know, nobody's giving us a shot, and I have to not try to do too much. Just be real confident. Just play confident, like you know, what got me here, and you know, what got me the job, and you know, regardless of bad things happening. You know, and that's just referring to the, you know, the past games, and you know, something I could do better. Just continuing to stay confident. That's what I want to do. You know, I look at it as an opportunity instead of a huge stage to, you know, mess up. Like, try not to mess up. You know, I don't look at it like that. You know, what a great stage to, you know, make Auburn look good. You know, help win the game. You know, so I could go on and on.
How much difference does it make? How much better will it be when those hard times come in this game, which they come in every game, that you guys are at home in this game as opposed to what's happened on the road so far?
You know, I mean, yeah, I mean, you learn when bad stuff happens. You learn. I mean, we had bad stuff happen at LSU. We've had bad stuff happen every single game. We've just had a lot more happen in a few games, and you know, I mean, you learn from it. But at the same time, I mean, this is the Iron Bowl. It's different. Your mindset's completely different. I mean, we've pushed as hard as we could. You know, in previous weeks, but even today, I mean, you can just tell just a change of mind, and effort and focus, and I mean, it's Iron Bowl, so you know, we're not gonna get down. It's just it's a different mindset.
All right, that second fumble against Sanford the other day, I mean, Gus was melting down on the sideline, like walking off by himself, just cussing at nobody in particular. Is he just tripping out over that, or is it something he normally does, or is he just getting really frustrated with?
Yeah, I mean, he's just getting frustrated. You know, I mean, he expects so much out of us, and you know, to fumble the ball on just such simple plays. You know, I mean, you're going to get big hit and fumble, and there's going to be fluke plays. You know, but you know, there's just those little things that you know, that we normally don't do, that we can't do in this league. And even in high school, you can't do stuff like that. And JV, I mean, it's. And we're just, it's frustrating, and I mean, we're all frustrated at that time, and you know, it's just him, you know, getting away from us. He's just frustrated. I mean, we all go through it. He's just you know, the offensive coordinator, so I mean, everybody sees it when he does it, but you know, it's nothing to worry about or panic about, and I mean, he's fine.
You feel like it's been a tough year for him? I mean, the numbers, you guys put up good numbers in 09, huge numbers last year, and this year it's been.
I mean, yeah, I mean, that's tough for him, but I mean, you know, we're young, and we had you know, a lot of people that having to step up, and you know, but then again, it's no excuse, and you know, it doesn't make him or myself feel any better. So I mean, yeah, it's frustrating. I mean, it is. There's no doubt, but you know, that's one thing we don't want to do, is just dwell on the past and the negative things. And you know, like I said, it's Iron Bowl, so you know, all that's really going out the door. So
Anything else?
Appreciate it.